All right, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Oshai, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Oshai, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Howell, Bashim Yaoshai, Bahashim, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of agreement, those who don't true well. Salutations to the whole elect out there. Yoakim, Tesadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shimon, and this week's this week's topic is going to be how to get the Apocrypha, all right, the King James Apocrypha in the MySword app. And, I'm always doing lessons on this MySword app right here because it's really like a sword, man. The more, modules you download and more things you learn about, it's really like sharpening a sword, man. And what I've come to find out is there's a way here to get the Apocrypha, okay? You see that? The Apocrypha, excluding Second Esdras, all right? They have First Esdras here, but for some reason they don't have Second Esdras, but they have the Epistle of Jeremy, Prayer of us, which is on nothing more than the Book of Baruch. All right, so this is how I pretty much did it. Also, they have third and fourth Maccabees here, which you brothers, you don't have to worry, pursuant to, not pursuing, but third Maccabees and fourth Maccabees checks out. The apostle said it checks out. It's just another history lesson. If that's optional if you want to get into that. But I know a lot of times brothers have to do multiple apps with the MySword and the Apocrypha. But I'm gonna show you how you can have both. Also, it also has a word search Apocrypha. So, for example, we was doing today's show, and I was thinking about a scripture in the Apocrypha on counsel. So I type in counsel here, and it will search the Apocrypha, right? Ecclesiasticus, Tobit. It will search it. And just like how you would normally search other things in your MySword app, it will search these particular books in the Apocrypha, that word search. So that's, now you could all do it all in one app. All right, so the way you do this, again, you have to go again to download modules. All right. And I'm going to go to Bible. I'm going to go to English. And the Bible that you want to get the Apocrypha is you're going to go to the Septuagint. All right. In American English. Now, we know that the Septuagint is the Old Testament. All right. Translated into Greek. Okay. The Hebrew Old Testament, because the Apocrypha was originally written in Hebrew, man. All right, and it was translated to Greek. All right. In fact, the prologue to the Book of Sirach tells you that. All right, that the same things uttered in the Hebrew translated to a different language has a different force in it. So these things are written in Hebrew. Okay, and it's that gap, man. The Apocrypha is a very important part of the Bible. All right. So in fact, just to prove that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Bible. I'm gonna go to the book of John, chapter 10, verse 22, just to prove that the Apocrypha is part of the Bible. All right, so this is a quick precept, you brothers. You can use this if somebody's going to ask you about the Apocrypha. You just give them this scripture right here. This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 22. It says, "And it was at Jerusalem the feast of dedication, and it was winter." Now, the feast of dedication is what? All right, you go to any commentary, you go to any Bible scholar, all right, they're going to tell you straight up that the Feast of Dedication, all right, is going to go back to what? In Maccabees. All right, it goes back to the Maccabees. You see it? First Maccabees, the 4th chapter, it goes back to the Maccabees. Second Maccabees, chapter 10, verse 8. It was declared by Judas Maccabees, all right, when we got liberated. All right, we liberated our land, okay, from Antiochus Epiphanes. I'm going to read this out of the Barnes commentary. It says, literally, the Feast of the Renewing, or the renovation. This feast was instituted by Judas Maccabees in the year 164 BC. The temple and the city were taken by Antiochus Epiphanes in the year 157 BC. So, that's what it goes back to. And Yahushua kept that. All right, Yahushua kept it. Okay, Feast of Dedication. All right. So it was a feast that was established by Judas Maccabees. Now we know how to actually get it. So once you go again to download modules, okay, let me go through the steps again. Once you go to download modules, all right, you're going to go to Bible, you're going to go to English, and you're going to get the one that says Septuagint in American English 2012 or International English, whatever, all right, but you get the Septuagint one right here, okay? And when you do that now, you're not going to be able to access it from Bibles. Like you'll see, all right, the Septuagint there, All right. Of course, the Septuagint is not in the New Testament because that was post that time. All right. You see it here. Okay. What you want to do is you want to go to book. Now, when you go to book, that's when you're gonna select the Septuagint, and when you're gonna have to hit limit in the top right corner and set that limit to 1,000. I think if it's set to 50 or whatever, or a low number, or 100, I don't think you'll be able to see all the books. You see, you won't be able to show all the books. But when you set it to 10,000, all right, now all the books you can see them. All right, from Tobit all the way to the fourth book of the Maccabees, man. All right, so hey, that's a quick little tidbit out there, brothers. All right, how to get your Apocrypha, all right, accessible in the MySword app to where you're able to search, okay? And that way you don't have to jump to and fro from different apps, man. All right, so with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Rakakodash and double honors to the apostles and the elders of great mills of well, and salutations to the whole elect out there. You Akim Tazdakim to do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.